Allegiance is here. We discuss the Alpine keyword and we open up card packs. Coming up. Greetings and welcome friends, I am Mengel and this is Kards, the World War II collectible card game. Allegiance is out and welcome. We will be discussing a new keyword, Alpine. We'll be having a look at the cards a bit later in this episode, and then first off we'll be opening up my card packs I've been saving, so we'll have a look at what I received. I will do a time lapse and I will be playing some music. I hope you enjoy electronic dance music. Enjoy the opening of my packs, and you can have a look at the elites I got from my various packs. And all that said and done is I didn't budget or just open a few select packs and try to manage my resource. I just opened up all of them and I crafted what I wanted. My resources are completely spent. I've got a bit more of a limited budget and playtime for cards. As always stated, I am a casual player. However, please enjoy the following songs and have a look at what I received, and then afterwards we'll have a chat about the new Alpine keyword with Allegiance. We'll have a look at my deck and then we'll also be having a game a bit later. Enjoy! So we've got 150 new cards, opening Allegiant packs. So how it works is you've got British, American, etc, the older nation cards, which is the 150 new cards that has got the various nations backgrounds, and then the new allegiance cards with the new ally nations, which is France and Italy. They've got the allegiance card pack. So when opening up packs, the allegiance card packs, you'll notice that your older nations has got the corresponding card packs, but the new two ally nations, Italy and France, they have the cards allegiance card pack. Just a little note when opening up these card packs. Thank you. I love it. I love this wallpaper. It's so cool. It's my favorite two tanks, the Panthers and the Koningstiger. So let's have a look at my new Alpine deck I crafted or created. So my resources are spent on creating the following deck. Let's first off have a look at the new keyword. So I think, yes, that's probably the best route, is to have a look at the new Alpine cards, and then after that we can probably just have a look at my deck and my intent. It's not a field marshal deck per se, but I mean, I'm having a lot of fun. Last night I couldn't stop playing. I was having so much fun with all the new little combos and mechanics. So I believe this is all of them. Yes, I crafted all of them. So we've got our new Italian ally nation, which is the Alpine 1 cost, 1 operation credit cost. It's a 1-2 infantry unit, Alpine keyword. When an Alpine unit is deployed or added, it gets +1/1 for each other friendly Alpine unit you control. Keeping in mind what we want to do reading that is, we want to try and have as many Alpines on the table as possible, and then what we want to do is we want to add more as quickly as possible to basically give a +1/1 per ally unit on Alpine ally unit on the table per additional played card. So if you've got 3 on the table and you play your 4th one, the 4th one is going to get +3/+3 because you already have 3 on the table. Very straightforward and very easy. It gets, yes, each other friendly. It's all in the text. Okay, so yes, this is a cheapie. It's a 1 cost. 3rd Alpine regiment. I don't know Italian pronunciations very well. Do forgive my butchering of the various words. So this is a beautiful German infantry unit. GEBIRGSJÄGERs. It's a 3-3 unit. It's an infantry unit. 2 credit cost to play it and 1 operation credit cost. Cannot be targeted by enemy orders. I like it. I like it. I like it. So much new mechanics and fun ways to play the game. It's going to be good stuff playing over the December and January period. In South Africa, in the southern atmosphere, we have our summer holidays in December, so looking forward to that. Lots of cards for myself and Cyber, I guess, as well, as he's an Aussie. And then so we've got next up another Italian infantry unit, 186th full gore. It's also a 2 credit cost, 1 operation, 2-3 blitz infantry unit. When you deploy an Alpine unit, it gains ambush. I've played a bit yesterday as stated, and I didn't trigger this ability that many times because you need to have this unit on the table, and then when you deploy your additional Alpine units, they get the ambush keyword. Still, it's a fun mechanic, and this is one of my favorite Alpine cards. 2nd Alpine regiment. It's infantry unit. It's a 2 cost, 1 operation. It's a 2-2 Alpine keyword. Deployment. If you control another Alpine unit, draw a card. I like this card. When trying to play a kind of a rush blitz, a quick little cheap deck, stating cheap meaning cheap credit cost, you know, you're trying to finish the game before the 10th turn, so to speak. So what this card enables me is just to keep drawing cards. So you'll see what other card I play on top of this card just now, but I like this one. This is probably my favorite one so far, which is a limited cheap 2 cost card. It's so basic, but I love it. I like it. Okay, we've got some artillery up next. Obise DA75/13. It's artillery unit. It's a 3 cost, 1 operation. It's a 1/2 Alpine. Deployment. Your Alpine units get Fury. This is so nice. I managed to pull this combo last night. So you've got all your Alpines in the front line, and then what you do is you play this unit, and then all your other Alpines on the table gets Fury for that turn. So if you've got some beefed up Alpine units in the front line, they get Fury, and I won a game playing this. So I definitely add them in my Alpine deck as well. This is just the golden one, so I've got a golden one and then a standard one, so keep that. And then the last Alpine card that they've brought out. And I looked at this artwork yesterday. I believe this is a German and also an Italian infantry unit. The collars are different, and he's got the like a coat on like a arms, like a picture on his helmet where he's got nothing, and that everything's different. The helmets, the rifles seems more or less like those Car 98s. Nonetheless, yes, those are Eastern Front bound. They seem they are marching towards the Eastern Front together. And then the history text on the right hand side over here definitely explains it as well if you do have a read through that. So target friendly Alpine units get +1/1, and that's singular unit. So you target this on one Alpine unit, and that one Alpine unit, he gets a +1/1, and then you get to add a copy of it to your hand. So what I obviously do is I play this card on top of my second Alpine regiment, and then I just kind of recycle. Play this on him, he gets a +1/1, and then you get to play another one, get to draw another card, and you just mill and cycle your deck. Try and get as much of these units onto the table as possible, as quickly as possible. And that being said, obviously every time you play this card and you've got 2 or 3 Alpines on the table, this one gets multiply how many you've got on the table plus. So if I've got 3 Alpines on the table, this is not an Alpine unit, he actually only gets to give the Alpines ambush keyword. Ambush keyword, if you do not know, when attacked for the first time each round, the unit deals its damage first and receives no damage if it destroys the enemy unit. So it's like a Magic the Gathering first strike, if you will. Your unit gets to apply the damage first. So if you are being attacked, the attacking enemy unit needs to have more HP than what you are dealing in damage, or else it's going to get damage without giving any damage towards your card. So if ambush is a very strong keyword. If you do play with the Soviet units, you do know that keyword very well. So you get to give them the ambush. So if you've got a nice little beefy, I don't know, 7/7 or a 5/5 or a 6/6, it's not too shabby to get the ambush keyword applied to that Alpine unit. So that is regarding the Alpine cards introduced in the Allegiance expansion that came out the 10th of December 2019. I'm going to do the giveaway right now. I'm not going to wait until the very end. So if you are watching until the very end, I hope you enjoy this matchup, and I thank you for following and watching my content. I really appreciate the support, and I hope you do enjoy my content as mentioned, and discussing and playing this wonderful game of cards together set in World War II. It's a lovely community. I really enjoy this game and this community. It's the best thing for me, and I've been playing a lot of card games, CCGs, collectible card games, and this is by far for me the best one. Alright, so what I want is I want you to leave me a comment. What is your thoughts on the Alpine keyword? And what do you think of the new mechanics and the new cards around it? Just give me your thoughts. You can be honest. You can tell me you like it or you don't like it. I just want to know your thoughts. And what I'm going to do is, it's not going to be a raffle or a draw. It's going to be straightforward, first come first serve giveaway. The first 10 comments will each get 1 Allegiance card pack. From myself, compliments from Kards 1939 games. So the first 10 comments will each get a Allegiance card pack. Leave me the comment, and then after you gave me your comment, leave me your Discord. You need to be on Discord, or you need to be on the Cards group. Leave me your Discord name so that I can contact you and I can give you your card pack key via Discord. Good luck to all. I hope you are one of the lucky people to be in the top 10 first to leave me a comment. Thank you. Next up, let's jump into the matchup. White-Grad. Alright, so we do not want Enigma. I'm going up against the Japanese opponent, so he's going to put up a lot of pressure. Okay, we've got some Alpines. It's beautiful. 1, turn 2. Okay, he's not too aggressive. Let's play him. Hopefully he doesn't have a way of eliminating my Alpine. So that was a lot of talking. I do apologize. I'm trying to keep the tempo a bit quicker. I don't want the episodes to be too slow, too long. And that is the Alpine keyword triggering. If you haven't played with this Alpine units yet, that's basically how it works. And he's going to destroy my Alpine 3rd Regiment. Obviously he does not want me to have a lot of Alpines on the table, because that is going to make life very difficult for himself. They are always going to try and get rid of your units, so they probably do not focus your HQ as much. They tend to focus your Alpine units. So it's probably a bit early for this card, and I think he played a countermeasure, I'm thinking. Nonetheless, let's destroy that unit, and I need to get into the front line. I need to control the front line. So with the new allegiance, I'm not going to discuss all the cards, all the mechanics and everything in the first episode of mine. I'll probably break it down over a time period, and I'll introduce it over a time period. Systematically, I believe that's the correct word. So this card, I didn't talk about this one. Why this one is in my deck is I get to play it and I get to choose one of my 3 cards. That's so strong. And I need to take the front line, which I didn't get to do now. Sucks, because I wanted to play this for card draw. Okay, well let's play this then. Maybe grab another Alpine. I guess this is fine for now, and then these 2 are going to go at the bottom of my deck, so I'll probably not see them during this game. I'll play this next turn. Let's play this one now. Let's prevent him from having a productive round. Let's see what happens. Cheap unit, give me a cheap unit. Not a cheap unit, but nonetheless he's got no credits remaining. That was a very good card for himself. And I do not have any blitz now, which I would have liked to have to grab the front line, because I need to get the 22nd Infantry Regiment on the table. I want to get at least 1 card draw out of them. So let's put down the normal Alpine Regiment. Destroy target enemy with a cost of 1 or less. The reason for this card is if you get to play your various nations, it's got your 1 cost elite card that gives a very good passive effect. The reason is I do not want them, and this is my second and my last copy, I believe I've placed the other one at the bottom already, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, I need to pick up the tempo here. Let's play it. I wanna control the board. Hopefully you won't play these 1 cost elite now. Choose and draw a card. Interesting. Very strong. And once again I have no... Okay, well let's play this one. That's 2. Let's play this one. Not a very productive turn for myself, because I can't play another card. I'll just leave it as such. So he got +2 to hence 2 Alpines on the table. So yes, I'll systematically introduce the new cards and the new keywords. We'll probably look at a very... Oh, he's totally gonna... Crazy. Last night the comment in the Discord was that it's very interesting the mechanics that the guys are bringing out. That was obviously just the last right, the 8 cards, new animation getting shuffled into his deck. So he's totally gonna... He's totally going to order my ass. Order my ass. Let's play him to the front, and then let's what's that? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, let's put all of them in the front. Let's give them all more HP, and let's get to draw more cards. So Enigma, interesting. I'll probably in this game I did not get to rely on Enigma, and I wonder if I would keep this in my deck, looking at the way this match is going. So we've got 2 Alpines, not for too long I guess. Infantry regiments, not gonna... Oh. What happens? Pin all enemy units. That's very strong. And that's why... But I believe that would have worked on the... It would have pinned the... GEBIRGSJÄGER. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. We've only got 1 Alpine on the table. We need to get rid of that. It's gonna pin all my units. So let's put this guy in the front line. Let's deal damage. We've got 1 on the table. Let's put him. You can just clear them though. And let's take this guy to the front. Let's get rid of that. So that's his way of stalling myself. He gets to pin all my units. That's a good play. Cool deck. That was cool. So we've got encirclement. I can play it on any of my units in the front line. And that's the beauty. If I can have a beefy Alpine regiment in the front line, I get to play encirclement on him. Okay, so we can have 1 more. So I would have liked to have Blitz right about now. Blitzkrieg. But unfortunately we do not. So let's encircle this tank. Okay, go ahead boy. Encircle him. Thank you. I should have probably done the Alpine so we've got more. And he is in a dire position, I feel. Oh, beautiful. I'll play this next turn. So let's see if he can clear the board. There we go. Very nice. That's what I was talking about. So this new... What is this? Yo, look at that. Crazy, 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 crazy. Can't read, man. Oh, he totally snatched it away from me in that one play. I literally only... well, he's relying on orders, and I did mention that. This wouldn't have had much of an effect on his deck, so that's very unfortunate. I was 1 turn away of finishing the game. Well played, WWII. And on that note, I thank you for watching this episode. I know it's a bit longer than usual, but unfortunately, let's say fortunately, the Legion expansion came out. There's a lot of content to be covered. I cannot cover all of it within a half hour. I mean, I basically just touched the Alpine keyword and a few new cards. We'll systematically over the next month or 2, I'm guessing the next quarter, we'll be delving into all of them. And I do ask you to, if you enjoy my content, to give me a thumbs up and to subscribe and to kindly join my channel and to follow Kards via my channel, and ultimately to join the community if you are not already part of this wonderful community. All of that being said, I thank you for watching. Until next time, friends, have yourself a beautiful week. Lekker dag and bye-bye.
Summer in the hills, those hazy days I do remember. We were running still, had the whole world at our feet. seasons change.